friends, it's Betsy, and today I want to take you through a full day of using the Clean Mama cleaning routine. Sometimes it's just easier to see these things in real life rather than looking at a list of things to do on a piece of paper. And so I hope you can see through our day today that the Clean Mama routine is flexible and easy to use. And yeah, I hope this is encouraging for you. Good morning. This is going to be a busy day today. We've got a little bit of time at home here this morning, and then we've got errands to run, and then an appointment this afternoon, and then we're having people over tonight. So I've got a lot to get done. I'm going to go ahead and get dressed and get moving on the day. Clean Mama has 5 daily tasks that she has you do each day, and one of these is making the bed. And I pair this with getting dressed in the morning. So I get dressed in the morning, and then automatically the next thing I do is make the bed. And that has really helped to make sure that I keep this habit going. I have a little mini whiteboard on the kitchen fridge, and in the morning I'll just quickly write down the essential things that need to get done that day, and that helps to keep me on track and keep me from getting too far into the weeds. One of the other Clean Mama daily tasks is to check the counters, and so I'm periodically through the day putting stuff away that's on the counters or doing some dishes. And there are days where I'm able to do this really well, and throughout the day I'm able to keep up on things. And then there are other days where things really pile up on the counters. It just depends on what's going on. But on this day I was able to do a fairly good job of keeping up with stuff on the kitchen counters. Now, I usually get a load of laundry going after I've got the kitchen under control. One of Clean Mama's 5 daily tasks is to do a load of laundry. She suggests doing one all the way from washed to dried to folded and put away in one day. However, no matter how hard I try, I cannot seem to do that. So I am very good about starting a load of laundry in the morning, but I usually let the dried laundry, as you can see, pile up over several days. And then every few days I have a huge basket of laundry to fold. So right or wrong, there is no right or wrong here, but that's how I do it. So in this cleaning routine, you actually do one house chore each day, and normally vacuuming is on Wednesdays. I actually filmed this video on a Tuesday, but I decided to vacuum one day early because, like I said, we were having company over that night, and so I just wanted to go ahead and do it on this day. And that's the beauty of this routine, is it's super flexible. You can move things around if you get behind or if you want to get ahead and do something beforehand. It's super easy to just adjust things. And so I decided to vacuum on a Tuesday. Now, this is an interesting day because I was getting ahead, but I had also fallen behind. And you'll see shortly here when the vacuuming is done, I actually went to go and clean the bathrooms because I did not have a chance to get to it on Monday. But this is real life. There is never a week that goes by where the routine goes exactly as it looks on paper for me. That's just how it is.
Something that makes us complete when we finally see. Here with the sun on our backs, it's all we need.
as a side note, I had a little one that started going potty in the potty chair on this day, so that was super exciting. It meant a lot of interruptions, of course, but I didn't care because I was just super, super excited that that was clicking for them. So you don't see a lot of these interruptions. I try really hard to keep my kids out of these videos for their privacy. Obviously, I think you see enough evidence of them to know that they exist. But when I say there are a lot of interruptions, I just want to encourage you, if you're a mom, you're seeing a very edited version of my day, and the kids are everywhere during my day, and they're the majority of my day. And so I just want you to have a realistic sense of that. So now I'm dusting, and dusting is the actual chore for Tuesday. If you're following Clean Mama to the letter, Tuesday is dusting day. And I remember seeing once in an Instagram story from her where she said, it's Tuesday, it's dusting day. She said, just dust something. It doesn't have to be the whole house from top to bottom. And that is what I love about this system. There's tons of cushion built in so that you can do your cleaning. But if you don't get everything or get it 100%, you're still going to be okay. All right, so morning chores are done. We are in the car getting ready to head out on errands. We have a couple errands to run, then we're gonna come back and we've got more stuff to do at home.
You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, love, love.
So we're back from our appointment. I have one kid that's napping and I have one kid that is running through the sprinkler in the yard, and I'm gonna start to get ready here pretty soon for having people over tonight.
Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love. It will never grow old, even when we grow up. It's up to us to stop and smell each rose. They're the colors that we show, it's the feeling that we trust, and it's the brush that we both carry. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars.
I used to get really irritated about the kids' clutter in the backyard, and my perspective has really changed on this. I intentionally named my channel a flourishing place rather than a clean place or a tidy place, because my biggest desire for our home is that it would be a place where our family is flourishing. And if that means that some of the time there's things lying out and things don't look perfect, that is completely fine, because the whole point is not to have a clean house. The whole point is to have a space where the family is able to flourish. This is our little patio gazebo, and we opted to have everyone outside when we had them over on this night. And I actually did a little makeover of this gazebo in a different video. It was not done here, obviously, it was only partway done, but I will link that up in the description box below if you're interested.
You're searching hard, and it seems to lead to nowhere. No matter where you are, no, I'll always be there. You don't ever have to look too far.
This is later in the evening after everyone had come and gone home, and I'm just tidying up the kitchen and the last of the dishes. I don't normally have a lit candle next to the kitchen sink, but I think I did that, I don't know, to make it look extra cozy or something, whatever, full transparency. But on a normal evening when we don't have people over, we finish up with dinner, and then my husband very graciously plays with the kids, hangs out with them, gets their pajamas on, and gets them ready for bed while I have a chance to kind of reset the house. So that includes cleaning up the kitchen, finishing up the dishes, sweeping the floors, just cleaning up things around the house that need to go back to where they belong. And I am so grateful to him for that. I am very well aware that A lot of people don't have that option when they have kids, to have somebody that is watching the kids for them while they are tidying up around the house. And so he does that every evening, and I am very, very grateful. And, oh yeah, there's the kitchen sink. That is always so satisfying every night, to have an empty kitchen sink and know that we can start fresh in the morning. So the Clean Mama cleaning routine has 5 daily tasks: making the beds, doing a load of laundry, checking for clutter, checking the floors, and checking the counters. And so I'm finishing up those tasks usually at this reset time during the evening. I'm sweeping the floors, I'm checking to make sure all the clutter is off the counters. This dining room hutch is also a hot spot for clutter, and so normally I'm clearing that off every night. And then it's on to the living room. Now I know some people might be thinking, why aren't your kids out there with you tidying those toys and picking them up? And throughout the day, I do encourage the kids to pick up, and we work on putting things away together. But in the evening time, when they're getting ready for bed, I reset the living room myself. And that might rub some people the wrong way, but honestly, it's what works for us. And I have no concerns that my kids are going to be building good habits of how to clean up and pick up after themselves, because like I said, we do it at other times during the day. But in the evening, when everybody's tired and we're trying to get bedtime routine done, this is just what makes sense for us. And for me, honestly, it's just very relaxing in the evening to put everything back where it goes, and then feel like we have a house that is reset for the next day. And yes, I do leave out some of the kids' creations because they're just so fun, and I want them to be able to wake up the next morning and get right back into playing. You may notice that my clothes are different here. This is indeed a different day. I completely forgot to turn on the camera when I was folding laundry the day that I recorded this video. And so I did fold laundry on that day, but I just didn't record it. So here I am folding laundry on a different evening, but same task. And as a stay-at-home mom, I definitely feel that feeling sometimes where it just feels like the days are on repeat and you're doing the same tasks over and over again, and it can feel a little bit isolating sometimes. It can feel a little bit boring, but I just want to encourage you that the things that you're doing matter, and you are a vital piece of keeping your home functioning and, dare I say, keeping it flourishing, keeping your home a flourishing place. I usually enjoy watching a show while I'm doing this in the evening. It just makes a boring task a little bit more enjoyable. Comment below if you like this type of video, and also let me know what type of cleaning routine you like to use. It's always fun to hear what types of cleaning routines work for different people. And I will see you in the next video.